What's up, fam? Good morning. What's up with it? Hold on 1 second. Let's get live on TikTok and then we're ready to rock. You want to know what's crazy is if I held my my full size for that entire move down yesterday, I would have broke my biggest day ever. Easily. But it's all good. Caught a very, very nice trade yesterday. Gave you all the level too. So everybody should have had that level. Turn off the bell notifications and turn them back on. They should pop up then. But yeah, literally gave you guys the exact top yesterday. So we pull up the watch list, right? Y'all ready for this? And we talked about how I found this level. Head on over here. SPY, reject, 531.35. Then 536.9, right? 50% retracement right here on ES. If we pull up SPY, what do we see? Here's our pivot high. Here's our pivot low. Here's our 50% retracement. What happens? Price goes right up into the level, hits it, rejects it. So I ended up getting short about like a quarter, maybe halfway through this candle because we started to get like a little inverse hammer. So I ended up getting short, told everybody in Team Blue I was getting short. My stop loss was right above this high. As you can see, that was the exact top yesterday before this massive sell-off. Unfortunately, did not catch all of that. So, you know, it happens. That's part of trading. Got some nice trims off, moved my stop loss break even, stopped out the rest break even. But today's a new day. I'll tell you what, I had size too. Because we talked about this yesterday. Last week, did not trade Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Took a small trade on Thursday. Beautiful day on Friday. This week, did not trade Monday, did not trade Tuesday. Took a banger yesterday with size. So, see if we can find a nice setup today. But as always, make sure you guys hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Everybody in the TikTok, make sure you guys are following. And yeah, let's find some levels. So, looking at the 4-hour time frame on ES, I will say this looks pretty bearish to me. So we had this nice flush to the downside, 4-hour bear flag, right into the 50% retracement, and then we ended up breaking below that bear flag, right? I do see another fib that we could potentially use. This pivot high to pivot low right there. See what happens at that 5276. 5291.5. Let's go ahead and just keep that one there. Boom. And then let's bring it down to a smaller time frame. No demand though on the 4-hour. We have a little bit of demand on the 2-hour up here. I want to see if we got it on the 1-hour. No, so we do have it on the 2-hour. So we can actually go ahead and mark that. Make this red so we know we have 2-hour demand. Boom. All right. So, I mean, as of right now, 5270, 5290, 150 would be my ideal levels. I doubt we get up here today. That's almost 100 points away. So that'd be a $10 move on ES. But given the volatility that we've had recently, possibly. Also, today is initial jobless claims. I want to see what else we have, actually. Pretty sure it's just jobless claims that are important. Yeah, Fed speaker at 3. Really don't care about him. And then wholesale inventories at 10. Really don't expect too much volatility out of that. So mainly just the jobless claims. So, I mean, ideally, if we're going to flush, I'd like to see us break below this 5182. And then go tag 5120. Again, reject here, and then we'll watch supply. Let's bring it down to a smaller time frame, 30-minute. Nothing really on the 30. Keep the 45. Nothing on the 45. So yeah, possibly a liquidity sweep below the overnight low. It's definitely a possibility. Another area I would have watched for a reject is here, but we're already touching it in the pre-market, so not really worth it. But yeah, that's it on ES. Speaking of SMAs, actually, thank you for bringing that up. I do want to see where we're at on ES. All right, so for ES, the 200 SMA is at 50, 58, and then you said NQ is hitting it, which actually indeed, but it has hit it 3 times. I would have preferred just that first touch. So yeah, the more that we hit the level, the less probability it becomes. Could we still bounce? Absolutely. But if I'm going to look for like a trade off the 200 SMA, I wouldn't do it now that we already hit it multiple times. So, all right, NQ did go up into that 50% retracement that we talked about. Right, denied here, 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 flush to the downside. Not really sure how I feel about the fibs here. Let's check that 4 hour. 4 hour might make it look more attractive. Yeah, I mean, we can see what happens here if we pop up into these. Then let's see, we had that demand a little lower. 2 hour supply right there, right at the 50% fib. Nice little confluence area. Two hour. What's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody. And again, if you guys haven't already, everybody in the TikTok, make sure you guys are following. I go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Everybody in the YouTube live stream, make sure you guys hit that like button. We got over 100 people in here and only 25 likes. So if you guys want the watch list, post it up in the chat for completely free. Take 2 seconds, hit that like button. And also everybody in the TikTok, make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel, Brandon Trades. Over 1,100 videos teaching you guys on how to trade for completely free. 86.6K subscribers, free live streams every single morning, and whenever I feel like it, free live trading. We might actually do some live trading tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. But again, make sure to check out Brandon Trades on YouTube. The link is in my bio, or just head on over to YouTube, type it in. I'll pop right up. All right. But yeah, I think if I'm going to be looking for a bounce, it's this 1 hour demand zone right down here. Rejects up here. It's about all I see on NQ. It's going to be the same analysis on SPY. So we broke that bear flag. Actually, go ahead and clean this up. Rejected the 50% retracement. We have our pivot high, pivot low here. Let's see what happens at these fibs. And then after that, we do have a supply zone up here as well. Two hour, boom. All right. Cool. Maybe I might have ended up deleting the higher time frame fibs. Let's see. Also, we got to keep in mind shoulder, head, pretty much came back down to that neckline. Maybe we pop back up, shoulder number 2, and then roll over. I don't know. We'll see. Way down there. And then way down there. 16,754. Cool. All right, we just did, let's see, SPY. Should be all good. Yep. All right, QQQ. Again, we're looking for that 1 hour demand zone. Sorry, this chart looks like a complete disaster. Pretty much hit that 50% retracement yesterday, got very close. Again, here's our supply zone. Broke below that bear flag. Cool. So if we pop up into 446 to 449, I'll be looking for a reject. 426.66 down to 420, looking for a bounce. And the in-between levels would be this Fibonacci retracement here to here. Boom. There's our levels. All right, so that is, let's see, ESNQ, SPY, QQQ. Very quick look at SPX. 5200, 5100, 5300. Psychological levels is all I'm watching. Perfect. All right, let's run through some individuals. See what we like for the day. Lots of 30-minute squeezes, I'll tell you that. Apple, I mean, still watching that gap fill. We tried to get above it yesterday. It ultimately failed. So, don't care about that until we're above 213.50. AMD don't care about. Amazon don't care about. Boeing definitely don't care about. Coin definitely don't care about. Google. We already tested that 151 level, so don't really care about that. IWM, same thing, broke that bear flag. I feel like there's a very high probability that I'm not going to care about any individuals today. Microsoft don't care about it. I saw Nvidia. Somebody asked about it. I mean, 97.4 is the gap fill as far as the daily, but yeah, we already, there's nothing there anymore. I'd skip over that. Same thing though. It looks like it's trying to do a head and shoulders. Shoulder, head. Maybe we drop a little lower towards like 76. Can look for longs off of that. Pop back up, shoulder number 2, and then we roll over. But again, they do have earnings coming up. So, nothing on Nvidia, nothing on Qualcomm, and literally Tesla. Nice. So, out of all the individuals that we just ran through, I don't like a single one. No setups that I like. Literally SPY and QQQ, that's it. Wow, today's going to be an easy watch list. Very easy. We already got the levels. So, what stocks you guys want me to look at in the meantime? We can do that the next like 5-10 minutes. Then I give you guys a watch list. Maybe hop on Instagram Live with the boys. I mean, yeah, you can look for downtrends. It's just we're not really trading at like key levels for any of the individuals. That's typically what I'll trade as higher time frame key levels. And we're not really trading at any. So, I mean, you can look for intraday downtrends. But key levels are my main thing. Verizon on the weekly. It's got a nice squeeze. You got your sell signal here, which isn't good. Like to see us continue to hold structure on the weekly 21 and 34. But again, that sell signal I don't like. We would have to continue to close above this weekly 21 and 34. As far as the monthly, though, we have an inverse squeeze. So we're denying the 34 EMA. It looks like we're about to get the sell signal on the monthly. We'll have to wait till the end of the month. But yeah, this, to me, the monthly squeeze looks like it wants down unless we pop above this 34 and build a base. So I would watch the monthly on this Verizon instead of weekly. FIS weekly. Oh, Fidelity, nice. All right, so same thing. Got a nice weekly squeeze. We're holding that weekly 21 and 34. Monthly isn't giving any signs that it wants to drop yet. The only issue is, again, we're below that 34, but we don't have any sell signals. Nothing about the on-balance volume is saying it's going to drop. So, I mean, the monthly, I'd prefer to look a little better, but I would watch this weekly on this one because Verizon, we had the monthly squeeze that was looking bearish. We were about to get the sell signal. On balance volume was dropping. But FIS, we're not getting that on the monthly. Weekly looks pretty good. I would watch that. Plus, they got earnings out of the way. So I'd prefer to get a buy signal on the weekly for this FIS. Dave. There we go. What is this? Never even heard of this stock. I mean, there's not really a setup there for me. Just losing that 21 and 34. I'd like to see it close above it, hold it more. If it does that, then maybe that opens opportunity up back up to here. But yeah, not my favorite. COP. We have a monthly squeeze. Oh yeah. A lot of the oil stocks have monthly squeezes. So again, it's going to depend on the end of the month. How do we close above this 21 and 34? Again, I will say that on balance volume setting new lows is not my favorite, especially during consolidation. We did get a sell signal over here. So again, it really depends on the end of the month if this on balance volume can come back up and maybe the stochastics come back up as well. That's what I would watch with COP. Again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We got 105 people in here in the YouTube live stream. Take 2 seconds, hit that like button. Only half of you have hit it. But I am going to give the watch list to you guys in like 5 minutes. And then hop on Instagram live with the boys. But what other questions you guys got? Stocks, anything? Put them up in the chat. Or if you guys want to watch this early, I'll just give it to you early. UPS ups. All right, so UPS had invalidated that 61.8. Remember, we talked about that previously. Your next area is going to be the 78.6 down at 114. If you want to watch that, 114.50. 114.50. What's up, JJ? Just follow my Instagram and it'll pop up. But yeah, 114.50 is your area on UPS. Actually, I'll probably look for a swing down there. I have videos on how to set stop losses on Thinkorswim. Just go in your active trader and then you scroll down from where you enter. My strategy is just trading key levels. Supply, demand, Fibonacci, support and resistance. And then I just wait for confirmation at the level. Hey, you started the swing trading course. Let's go. Yeah, I will say my swing trading strategy is pretty unique. I've definitely never seen anybody else talk about it like I do. Because as you guys know, your boy loves swing trading. Yeah, again, Apple, I like the gap fill. But we have to get above, what is it, 213.50. We tried to break above it yesterday. We couldn't. We're about like $4 away from it now. So, I mean, it could happen tomorrow. I just set an alert. And whenever we get up there, we get up there. But that's the only thing I really like on Apple. Plus, again, we had this shoulder, head, shoulder, boom. Cool. What other questions we got? Again, watch list was fairly simple today because I only like SPY and QQQ. I don't like any individuals at all. There we go. And then actually, I do want to mark the bottom of this neckline. Perfect. don't know. What you guys thinking today? What setups you like? It depends on what my risk is. If it hits my stop loss, then absolutely. Absolutely, if it hits my stop. Yes, I'll say the spike QQQ levels here in a minute. I actually kind of want to wait till the news to give you guys the levels because I want to see if the initial jobless claims affects them. I doubt it, but better safe than sorry. So we'll just wait for that. Let's mark this pre-market low. Yeah, I think downside looks pretty good today, especially given that we let's see which one we want. We'll keep it this color. Especially because we broke that bear flag. You know, we haven't really been getting like intraday fibs recently. And it's actually been very annoying because the market has just been trending. It hasn't really been giving the fibs. Like I saw one yesterday on, I think it was yesterday on QQQ, but it was based on a 1 minute time frame and it was in like the first 3 minutes of market open. Here to here. Typically, I don't trade like that early in the day unless we're at like a key level. So, yeah, first 4 minutes of market open, it happened. But other than that, we haven't really been getting like intraday retracements. Kind of just been trending. That's a market for you, though. It's not MACD. I don't use MACD. It's called the TTM squeeze. That's what I use. I just trade key levels. And again, we have to take into consideration what is our stop loss on every trade. And then you size accordingly. So if your risk is, let's say, $50, right? 50 per contract. Well, only you can decide how many contracts are you going to take and be okay with losing X amount of dollars. So if you're not comfortable with losing $150, don't take 3 contracts. If you're not comfortable with losing $100, don't take 2 contracts. Only you can determine how many contracts to take. But you got to know your initial risk. And then you just multiply it by how many contracts you want. Does that make sense? What else we got? Again, make sure you guys are running up them likes. We got 4 minutes until we get the jobless claims. Then I'll give you guys the levels. I pinky promise. But again, keep asking questions. Or we can sing some karaoke. I can turn my camera on. We can do some TikTok dances until 8:30. I'd prefer the questions, though. I'd prefer to not dance. Maybe at 100K, we'll do that. I should have 429.50 possible liquidity sweep. Honestly, I doubt that we ever come up and test this supply now. So far away. $40 away. Crazy. All right, 2.5 minutes. Let's take a look at the Dow. I haven't looked at that in a while. Yeah, very choppy on the Dow. Do have a weekly squeeze. I guess we'll see what happens. Periodically trying to fire up. You're about to hit the morning dance. Actually, for the Dow, I really like that monthly 21 EMA. Previous high, monthly 21, right at the same level. Haven't tested it since way over here back in November. It's almost been a year. I like that. I think so. I think I saw that video. Same thing with SPY, actually. ES. Monthly 21 EMA lines up with that previous all-time high. Yeah, I personally do think that the monthly 21 EMA, whenever we hit it, it's going to be a key level. We're like 400 points away. That's about 40 bucks on SPY. But, you know, in the future, definitely if we get down there, I would watch that. Same thing with Bitcoin. Very, very close. Remember, we talked about this. I like it closer to like, you know, 47. But you know what? I'll buy some Bitcoin right now. Buy more Bitcoin. There we go. We all in, baby. I've averaged up so much on Bitcoin and just crypto in general. I'm still up 300%. But again, this monthly chart to me, this looks really, really good for continuation. Really, really good. And this is our first time coming down and testing this level since October of last year. So it's been 10 months. I mean, technically, we hit the top of that demand. So, to me, personally, I think Bitcoin is the most bullish chart right now out of everything. All right, let's see how we react with the news. 5 minute, 15 minute, 2 minute is what I watch intraday. Yes, I used the 5 minute time frame yesterday. Just a casual 30-point move off of jobless claims. That's crazy. Tell you what, I will be a little upset if we deny this level based off of news. I hate trading news candles. So far, 10 points off the level. 11 points, 12 points. It really be like that. They just blue balling today. $15 points off the level. $52.91 is going to be our level now. I don't know about Palantir, actually. They reported recently. I sold all my equity in Palantir. Sold it based off the earnings report, so up towards like that 28.50 level. I mean, it could continue to push. $52.91.5 is the level. We're already hitting our first reject. I mean, if this ends up, sorry, my back hurts. If this ends up being pre-market highs, then we could look for a reject at pre-market highs, which also has influence with the 50% retracement. But would prefer 52.91.50 if we got up there. Whew, those no-gi classes at jiu-jitsu be killing me. Hurting my back. Only 25, feeling like an old man. My birthday's in 3 months, so if anybody wants to give me a cane, feel free. I'll take it. All right, let's finalize these levels. Let's give the SPY levels. SPY rejects 522.87. Then 524.92 to 525 psychological resistance. Bounce 509.12. Bounce 509.12. Not today. Again, it's been a slow few weeks. I want to try to get back in the groove. QQQ rejects. So, I don't know. I'm not too experienced in the cane department. Hitting in the pre-market. Then 441.50. Bounce 1 hour demand. 426.66. I want to see the top of that zone for a bounce. All right, I don't want to hit send yet because it looks like we're gonna possibly try to break this level. I want to see if we break it, because if we break it, it's invalid and I can just remove it from the watch list. Give it a couple more minutes. I guess no live stream today on Instagram. I'll stay on here longer. What was that? Did you guys hear my dog? Just made a weird sound. Also, 1 week until your boy moves out to Denver. I'm so excited. Tell you what, I'm hella patient when it comes to trading. Not so patient about moving. Literally just 1 more week. Are you gonna break it? You gonna reject? What's going on here? Gotten asked why Denver a lot. First off, Jadon lives out there, and I've been working with Jadon for like 3 years now, over 3 years. Huge network out there. I've outgrown PA, like substantially. There's no opportunity out here in PA, I'll tell you that. But yeah, pretty much network time change. So mountain time, I'll literally be done trading every single day at like, what, market open 7:30, like 9:30 a.m. Right now, I'm not done till like 11:30, depending on the day. So time zone, opportunity, network, change of scenery. Like, I'm only 25, right? I don't want to be stuck in PA my whole life. So yeah, I'm excited to get out there. Plus more to do. Like, I literally live in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania. There's nothing to do here. Nothing at all. Everything is boxed up. What I didn't realize you guys are just getting story time while we wait to see if we invalidate levels, is I leave on the 15th. I have the movers coming on the 13th or the 12th, one of those 2 days, to take all my stuff. So I'm literally going to be living like a bum. Like, I'm not going to have anything in my house. No TVs, not my setup, no bed. I'll literally have a couch in the basement, and that's it. So it's going to be a fun 2 or 3 days. Just a couch in the basement and a laptop. I mean, I'll go to a Nuggets game only if the Celtics are playing, though. That's my team. I think, hold on. I believe QQQ broke the level. Yes, QQQ broke it, so we can go ahead and delete that. Reject 441.5 is what we'll keep. SPY, still figuring out if it wants to break the level or not. Let's wait for this 5-minute candle. There you go. Happy birthday. ES is still denying the level. Do we have new demand? Not on ES. So yeah, if we take out this high right here, then that 50 is invalid. I'm going to watch a futures trade, though. Close above it on the 2-minute. Remember, you don't want to put a demand zone if ES doesn't have it, but SPY does. They both have to have it. Again, we're just waiting to see if we invalidate this level. Two-hour demand, are you sure? Let's see. It's hard to say. We have to wait for this 2-hour candle close, first off. Is it my favorite? No. Is it an area where we could potentially bounce? Yes. But it's just because we broke below that bear flag, and ideally the trend is down right now, which makes it a little higher risk. So, I mean, you can mark it. It's just, again, it's not like my favorite. Still denying the level. I want to see if we crack above it. Actually, because we have SPY, we can actually go ahead and take this off. Reject. Come on. There we go. Reject. 524.92 to 525. Perfect. I'm actually also going to watch these levels in the pre-market for a potential futures trade. All right. Everything. Watch it today. Cool. You guys are in Team Bull. You guys got the watch list. YouTube channel members, you guys are about to get it as well. Drop it for you guys in the live stream. Boom. YouTube channel members have it. And then, as always, none of this is financial advice. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you're not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management. I am not responsible for any lost funds. So here's SPY. There's QQQ. Boom. And what's the level in Q? 18 to 46.5. And Q to 4 reject in pre-market. Cool. All right. Let's get this bread. If you guys are in Team Bull, I'll talk to you guys in like 30 minutes. Other than that, talk to everybody tomorrow. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube, bell notifications on. Brand new video dropping tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So be on, oh my God, be on the lookout for that. There we go. Everybody have a good one. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.